Hi, my name is Gloria Serra. I'm a PhD student at EPFL, École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne in Switzerland. I studied architecture in Barcelona and urban planning at Columbia University in New York. My current research focus right now is on the geographies of innovation. In other words, understand which places, urban conditions, and territories foster innovation in a society. Specifically, I focus on the role of social and spatial proximity in the diffusion of innovations. What do I mean with that? There are theories coming from geography, economy, and urban planning that connect how close people are and how much they interact with innovative dynamics. What I try to understand is how these relationships unfold. To do that, for my PhD, I'm focusing on a specific case study, the diffusion of innovative energy technologies in Switzerland. In particular, I focus on photovoltaic panels, electric vehicles, and energy management systems. I look at how information about these three technologies is exchanged in face-to-face interactions, how this information flows through social networks, and the role of social and spatial proximity in creating the opportunities for these information exchanges to happen. Why these three technologies? Photovoltaic panels are established technology that has been in the market for a long time. Recent technical improvements coupled with a lowering of costs have facilitated their adoption, but there are still social and infrastructural barriers that hinder their massive diffusion. Electric vehicles are a technology currently quickly taking off, with improvements of battery, but not everyone is able to acquire one. Finally, the decentralized production of photovoltaic panels together with increased electricity consumption caused by electric vehicles mean that we need to better manage the energy fluxes of our grid. Energy management systems allow us to do exactly that, at a household level, but also for districts, neighborhoods, or the entire grid. However, few know about it. It's a technology that not many people know. That's why it is an interesting and relevant case to study from the perspective of the diffusion of innovations. To do that, I'm using a double-sided approach. On the one hand, I analyze specific instances of information exchanges about energy technologies. On the other hand, I study the network of important actors for the diffusion of these technologies, both suppliers and adopters. However, this is all work in progress, and we only have preliminary results at the moment. So what I want to explain today is to talk about the findings of a study we did with Romano Viz, which set the foundations of my current work. In this case, we focused on photovoltaic panels adoption and we looked at the canton of Vaud, in the French-speaking part of Switzerland. The study looked at the factors affecting the adoption of PV panels and the role of spatial and social proximity. To do that, a survey was conducted in 2 districts of Canton Vaud during fall of 2020. 1,000 individuals answered the survey, both adopters and non-adopters of photovoltaic panels. We asked questions about their motivation to purchase the technology, as well as their socioeconomic background and contextual characteristics. We conducted a logistic regression to find out which factors significantly influence the ownership of photovoltaic panels. We found that home ownership, professional status, if someone they knew had a photovoltaic panel, and if a neighbor had a photovoltaic panel, all were significant. We also asked them about information exchanges they had about photovoltaic panels. We found that people exchange more with others in areas where they also spoke French. We also found that belonging to the same municipality increased the chance to exchange. Therefore, our results point out that both social and spatial proximity can have an important influence on adoption of photovoltaic panels. This study points to 3 levels to advance the energy transition. First, political actors, administrations, and energy system operators should consider non-professional information exchanges between citizens and provide these citizens with information they can share with their network. Second, people who have already installed PV panels should be involved in information campaigns as ambassadors, reaching out directly to their neighbors and taking on the role of models for their respective communities. Finally, the installation of strong online information platforms could counteract the lack of coordination regarding the dissemination of information. If you are more interested in the results of this study, you can find them in a publication in Elion, a multidisciplinary journal. However, this is only a first step on the research. We're going to continue on that, so stay tuned for more to come.